The 2020-21 season countdown is brought to you by OddsChecker, your one-stop betting hub. Hi, and welcome along to AFTV. Good news, very good news. Again, in the transfer market, is that Dani Ceballos has returned to Arsenal. He is back at Arsenal for another loan move. Now, I think this is very, very good news for Arsenal. There was a lot of doubt about it, that it may not happen, that Dani Ceballos would stay in Spain. First of all, the big rumours were that Real Madrid, who, remember, they won La Liga last season, were going to keep Dani Ceballos. And obviously, Dani Ceballos is a Real Madrid player. He wants to play for Madrid, and he hasn't really had a chance to do so, fully yet. So his dream was to return back to Real Madrid. And there was a lot of talk that Zidane had said to him at the end of the season that, listen, we're bringing you back. You're going to be back here at Madrid. There was also lots of links linking him to Real Betis, which, of course, is a club that he's actually a fan of. And they really wanted to bring him over there. And then there was a host of other clubs in Italy, other clubs in Spain that wanted the signature of Dani Ceballos on loan, because we know that Real Madrid, long-term, they do want to keep him. However, he has joined Arsenal. Now, it's a bit sketchy. We don't have the full details around the loan. Have we had to pay a loan fee? I think we probably have had to do that. That's one of the things that's happening a lot now in these loan deals, is that basically teams are having to pay a loan fee. There's been rumours it could be 4 million, 5 million. You know, Arsenal, they don't disclose the full details. There's lots of speculation. But these sort of loan fees are becoming a regular fixture now when it comes to top players. Basically, it's almost like you're buying the player for the season more than just loaning them, because a lot of times you've got to pay all their wages and a loan fee. So it's in effect like you've bought a player for 1 year. But Dani Ceballos is a good signing to bring back on loan. It saves Arsenal a lot of money. You know, they don't have to go out there necessarily and get another player to play that midfielder role. They've got him. He's used to the Premier League, should be able to do better in the Premier League than he did last season, because he's now used to how this league works. He knows the players. He knows the opposition. And he finished the season very, very strongly. Scored that vital goal, remember, against Sheffield United. A lot of people might have forgotten that after the successes in the semi-final and the final of the FA Cup. But that was a big goal that he scored against Sheffield United in the last minute when Sheffield United had just equalised, went down the other end, and he scored that goal, and that got us through to the semi-final and set us on our way to winning a trophy. He played a big part in us winning that FA Cup. And he's been a very effective player for Arsenal since Mikel Arteta's came in. Remember, at the start of the season, when we brought him in, it was, last year, it was a great signing. Everybody looked at him and thought, wow, he'd done well, in the under-21s for Spain. He was considered to be a really, really top prospect. He came in at Arsenal, and for the first few games, he was excellent. Everyone started singing his name, Dani Ceballos, right? Paella and all that. But then he went on a bit of a slump. He picked up an injury. He was out of the team for a long time, came back, was taking him a long time to kind of get back into the team. He was seeming unhappy. But after the lockdown, he came into the team, and Mikel Arteta sort of found the right position for him, which was playing as that sort of deep-lying midfielder next to Granit Xhaka, receiving the ball on the half turn, and he became a very, very important player for Arsenal. Started to, chip in with a couple of assists. He, as I said, his movement and his skill and his eagerness to receive the ball on the half turn was very integral on how Arsenal played, because we know that Arsenal want to do this style where we're playing out from the back. When he gets the ball, he's excellent on it. He's very comfortable, and he distributes it off well. He's very hardworking. He's good in the tackle. He puts it in for the team. And you can see that he's a Mikel Arteta type player that will go out there and give absolutely everything, but also has a lot of quality. And I think it's a bit of a coup for Arsenal to get him to come back for another season. I mean, you look at his stats for last year and you think, well, it wasn't nothing special. I mean, I've got it here. 24 appearances, no goals. This is in the Premier League, 2 assists. Nothing special, nothing to write home about. Europa League, 6 appearances, 1 goal. And of course, that 1 goal in the FA Cup. But as I said, for me, it's more about, yes, at the start of the season last year, he was brilliant. But in the signs that I saw towards the end of last season, after the lockdown, he was excellent. He was very, very important player in that Arsenal team. And I think that, you know, him coming back to Arsenal is a major, major plus. The midfield's been a problem for Arsenal, but under Mikel Arteta, that midfield has really, really got better. And it's going to be a big season for him. And you know what helps us as well? The fact that at the end of the season is the Euros. Now, Dani Ceballos will want to be playing in those Euros. He'll want to get into that Spain squad to be playing in the Euros. And we all know that there's a lot of competition to get into that Spanish squad because, especially when it comes to midfield players, they've got a lot of excellent players. So if he's playing well at Arsenal on a consistent basis, he's not going to get ignored for those Euros. So there's a big incentive for him to come in, play well, and really earn his position so that he features in the Euros for Spain, which he loves playing for Spain at the end of the season. So that's a massive incentive for him. Also, as I said, I think the Arteta factor is huge. Arteta has got the best out of this guy. As I said, when he first came in, we liked him, but he had a massive dip. But Arteta has got the best out of him, and I think Arteta will continue to get the best out of him. So positive for me that Dani Ceballos has returned back on loan. I would really love to know what you guys think. Are you happy with that signing? Do you think that the fact that they've bought back Ceballos might mean that they're sort of thinking, well, you know what? Hossein Mawar, don't really need him. Partey, I don't know. You know, we got Xhaka, we've got Ceballos there now. We don't really need him. I don't know. Do you think they might be thinking that? I don't. I think it's all part of having a good squad. You saw what Man United went and did. They went and got that Van der Beek. They've already got Pogba. They've already got Bruno Fernandes, Fred, all these guys. They're strengthening their midfield. Midfield's a very important part of the team. I think it's the same with Arsenal. What I would love Arsenal to kick on and do now is go out there and get Partey, get Aouar, or bring in Coutinho. Have a lot of quality in that team because that's been the problem in that midfield area. We've lacked quality. And the other thing I would like to see from Ceballos this season is more goals and assists in his games. Assist-wise, I started to see good signs towards the end of the season. I remember there was one game he put for a great ball. I think it was for either Lacazette or Aubameyang. You know, great. He was starting to show some great vision, great cross-field passing, etc. So I'm sure he'll get more assists. But what I really want to see from him is him chipping in with more goals, like that game against Sheffield United when he got himself into the box and put that ball away. I want to see him chipping in with more stuff like that. I want to see him being a bit like Bruno Fernandes at Man United, where he's very brave and always on the ball, always wanting the ball, which he kind of does at the moment, but he always gets it in very deep positions. I'd like to see him getting a bit further up the pitch and scoring more goals because our midfield is not scoring enough goals. But I think very positive signing. Again, the transfer team have done well. Pulled off a coup in getting Gabriel when there was so many other teams that wanted him. Pulled off another coup now in getting Dani Ceballos back at the club. So I've got to say, welcome back. Not just welcome back to Arsenal, Dani Ceballos. Good luck to you. Have a great season. And for me at the moment, transfer business at Arsenal still looking positive. Robbie here from AFTV. We just got to say a big thank you to everybody who follows us across our various channels. Over 1 million followers on YouTube. Don't forget, you can now also catch us on Reddit. We're on Reddit, so get involved with us on Reddit and also on TikTok. Keep it AFTV, baby, right here.